It's just a little bit before 5 p.m. on your Saturday evening. Wanted to go ahead and give you a forecast update as the forecast continues to evolve and new data continues to come in. So we'll take a look first off up into Kansas City from Belton. Seeing increasingly cloudy skies over the afternoon. Going to start cooling things down, but possibly not fast enough. Current temperatures outside right now 102, 103. Heat index values up in Kansas City. Down here to the south, still feeling the 104, 106. This is where we're headed as far as temperatures tonight. I'm going to use Harrisonville numbers, kind of the middle of my forecast region. You guys know that. But yeah, take it easy if you're outside getting about your weekend stuff because it's just not much opportunity for your body to cool down tonight. I only see 75 to 77 for an overnight low. We're going to pop back up to 88, which is going to feel like the mid 90s again for your Sunday. So not much of a cool down in terms of the overnight hours. However, a cold front is on the way. I usually put this at the end of the forecast. I want to go ahead and show you that first to let you know I do see those 90, feels like 95 or so for Sunday, but that cold front's going to do its business and Monday pop us down to about 85, 86 for Tuesday. We crawl back out of it. You know, it is still August, but that is the situation in the immediate future. So taking a look at radar, first of all, not too much popping around the region. There have been little pop-up showers and thunderstorms. They come up pretty quick and they move off to the east pretty quick as well. But I'll go ahead and put up the severe weather outlook. Here it is for today. This will deal with this evening because since this morning, this has evolved down to the south now. So we're now in the slight risk, the 2 out of 5, picking up Kansas City. Just north of Kansas City proper, so that's going to pick up Clay, Como, Gladstone, Liberty now and points to the north. Over here in Kansas, however, this is going to pick up Topeka and south all the way out south of White City around Hope, Kansas, and picking up Salina, Kansas as well. Again, that is for this evening. By tomorrow, we're going to drop down into the marginal 1 out of 5 for just about all of us. So here's the big picture that's unfolding. Not too much change in this. I just want to point out why things are a little all over the place. We have two factors. So here is the surface chart, and this tells me that we have a cold front parked right where we thought it would be. This is out to the northwest of northwest Missouri this afternoon and this evening, and it's going to hang out up there. And so I'm looking for 2 waves of showers and thunderstorms, like I was telling you this morning. Right? The first wave tonight, I think because of where this front is going to be a little bit to the north of Kansas City. It's going to pick up Kansas City eventually, but I think we're talking about more of the north. But look what happens as we move towards Sunday as that boundary pushes in toward the south and the east. I think the second round for Sunday night over into Monday is going to pick up a little bit further to the south and the east as well. So that is one factor, but I do want to kind of show you behind the scenes. There is another factor I'm looking at as well that just actually makes things complicated, is that here at the surface, look at the center of your screen at Kansas and Missouri there, we have a surface low. So that surface low pressure, watch what happens Saturday tonight over into Sunday rather. That takes off to the north and the east. I'm just kind of moving backwards and forwards through it there. So that's actually going to be parallel to that front. So we do have 2 factors, 2 mechanisms to bring lift to provide these showers and thunderstorms. It makes things uncertain. So it's not quite one of those things where, well, gee, anything is possible, but the timing and the placement of some of these storms might be some give or take. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you what is possible as of this evening's data anyway. So let's go ahead and take a look at model data here. As we move through this evening, I still think just scattered stuff like you saw on radar a minute ago. But here about 6, 7 p.m. out around Marshall, Sedalia, where I know State Fair is kicking up tonight with some entertainment. So I do see possibly around 7 p.m. I do have a cluster of thunderstorms out in your neighborhood. So hopefully it doesn't slow things down out there for the State Fair. And if we go back out here regionally through the evening, I'm going to move up to about 3, 4 a.m. And actually, let me just kind of play you through what happens. Here's tonight's, right? This is what happens tonight over into Sunday morning. Then we get a little bit of a break in the afternoon, just kind of giving you the big picture here. And then here comes Sunday evening again, right? Sunday evening, things pop back up, a little bit heavier on the Kansas side. But this origination is going to pick us up down further to the south, right? You guys see what I'm saying? So the first round hanging out pretty well to the north, but let's go back all the way through this, put a little bit of timing on it. So again, this is tonight. This is about 4 a.m. that I see showers and thunderstorms up here. Manhattan, Holton, Falls City, St. Joseph, and Maryville. And these are going to work their way south-southeast. Do see a little bit of organization starting to take place. This is about the 5 a.m. hour as storms approach Kansas City. But look what happens from about 5 a.m. on. They're going to come into a little bit less favorable environment. So it's still a favorable environment for storms. We could see strong damaging wind gusts and obviously those heavy downpours. But I do see some organization there again around the 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 for some robust thunderstorms before they do appear to break apart on their way to the south and the east. So up around 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, still seeing showers and thunderstorms straggling through over here on the Kansas side. Again, these are going to work their way off to the east as well. So do think we will see a break. Here is about 1 p.m. for your Sunday afternoon. So I was having some phone conversations with people doing some activities on Sunday afternoon. I certainly hope that there is this break. Like I say, the environment, though, is just right for thunderstorms to pop up. They should be small individual thunderstorms, and they should gust off to the east pretty quickly. So can't say with much greater than about 50% confidence that we get this break, but I hope it is there for you. And then here we are about 7 p.m. that I see things kicking back up for Sunday evening. Looks like they might start off over here around Wablo, Warsaw, Camdenton, Versailles, going towards Eldon on the Missouri side. And then here we go with the main event, because I think this one will bring us the heaviest rainfall, and this is in full swing by about midnight, headed over in toward Monday morning. So this is going to kind of center on that I-35 corridor there, right? And then as we go through about now 4 a.m., do see a pretty wide body of showers and thunderstorms all about the region. And what time do they go away? This looks like about 8, 9 a.m. on your Monday morning. I see things finally pushing on out. So how much rain is reasonable? Man, that is a tough one. You guys can see the orientation of those storms. Some of you are going to get 2 or 3 thunderstorms over an area, and you're going to see some of these values like possibly 4.35 inches if that happens in your neighborhood. But, not very far away from you, especially down to the south, you could see half that or less. But a wide spread, 1 to 4 inches is possible. I think a lot of people are going to be in the 2 to 3 inch category. So that is what I'll be watching tonight. I will have all the radar products filed up and ready to go. I will be talking to you about strong to severe storms if I need to go live. And again, that's on all the platforms. So I appreciate everybody joining me on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Have a great evening.